voice of the Lord is over the waters. The God of glory thunders. The Lord thunders over the mighty waters. The voice of the Lord is powerful. The voice of the Lord is majestic. The voice of the Lord breaks the cedars. The Lord breaks in pieces the cedars of Lebanon. He makes Lebanon skip like a calf, Syrian like a young wild ox. The voice of the Lord strikes with flashes of lightning. The voice of the Lord shakes the desert. The Lord shakes the desert of Kadesh. The voice of the Lord twists the oaks and strips the forest bare. And in his temple all cry glory. That is a powerful voice. You know, one voice that brings thunder, that brings power, that splits trees. It's something that's so powerful, God's voice. And yet he said this with that same voice. This is what he said in Genesis. He said, "Then God said," that voice, "Let us make man in our image, in our likeness, and let them rule over the fish of the sea and the birds of the air, over the livestock, over all the earth, and over all the creatures that move along the ground." So God created man in his own image. In the image of God, he created him. Male and female, he created them. That same powerful voice, that voice that I just explained in the beginning, which was in Psalms, of how powerful, and flashes of lightning and thunder, splitting trees, and everyone comes into his temple and yells glory. That same voice, he said, "Let us make man in our image." And in that same voice, he gave us the authority to rule over this earth. And see, guys, my encouragement to you is, look where you are. We were called from the beginning to rule over this earth. You know, if things are bringing you down, if things are ruling over you, that's not who God created you to be. The image of God says that I have created you to rule over this earth. Any circumstance, any problem, I've given you the authority to rule over it. With God, we can rule over it. He is our strength and our weakness, guys. That same voice that called out in the desert, that same voice that brought flashes of lightning and thunder, that same voice said, "Let us make man." He created you with that same voice. He spoke you into existence with that same voice. It's about time we start living like it.